Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first here. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Breaking free at the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll use the ground game here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Sanders. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And so Colorado has the lead. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Aller. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made on the right side. And they get him down after the completion. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buffaloes come up to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
That's the spin move. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Aller. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. It's a quick grab. Running with purpose. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. And the Buffaloes are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And looking downfield, it's Sanders. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So Colorado has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They finally tackle him down at the one after that catch and run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong fight back. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And it's intercepted. A crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to the single back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Play action here on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead. But now in the 4th quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the tailback's got it again. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Singleton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Scanning the field, it's Allen. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. He shreds the tackle. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.